What if the armor that saves you also betrays your soul? Feel the clang of steel against steel, the acrid smoke of battle stinging your nostrils like the gunpowder haze over Gettysburg's fields, where heroes fell not just to enemies, but to the weight of their own ideals. That's the piercing thrust of Episode 9 of Yoroi Shinden Samurai Troopers, released on March 4, 2026. A savage twist in the sequel saga of armored warriors defending against demonic invasions, echoing the samurai codes of feudal Japan, where loyalty clashed with inner demons. I was personally struck by its unrelenting darkness, a storm building like the eve of the Hiroshima bombing, leaving you gripped. Can fractured bonds mend before the empire crumbles? It's a veil of secrets, drawing you near like the unsolved riddles of the Knights Templar, compelling you to watch and pierce the shadows yourself. Echoing Episode 8's tense alliances, where the troopers barely repelled a demon gate assault. Episode 9, Outbreak, streaming on Crunchyroll, unleashes internal chaos as Ramaga's deadline looms. Sense the dread. Mirai uncovers a hidden traitor like a spy in the midst of D-Day's planning, revealing Nasudi has secretly served Ramaga for 5 years under blackmail, her betrayal hitting like Judas's kiss in The Last Supper. Cheyenne's haunting past surfaces. He slaughtered the second-generation troopers while possessed by the sword of domination, his screams mirroring the possessed victims in The Exorcist. Kaito grapples with family secrets, while the 10 Braves clash in a brutal shower scene turned ambush, Ramaga fusing two into a monstrous fusion, akin to Frankenstein's creation run amok. Original Ronin warriors languish captive, hinting escape. It's a pivot from external fights to soul-shattering revelations, ramping tension like the slow fuse in the gunpowder plot, making you yearn. Will unity prevail, or consume them? This episode catapults the narrative into the corruption arc, shifting from demon hordes to insidious possessions, much like how the Cold War turned from open wars to spy infiltrations. Key revelations pierce deep. The sword of domination, like the jewel and mirror, corrupts wielders, explaining Cheyenne's massacre, echoing original series armor curses but amplified here. A twist? Nasudi's blackmail ties to protecting the trooper's legacy, while the cliffhanger fuses Braves into horrors, teasing a desperate mastery of ultimate attacks for the Supreme Emperor armor. Pacing masterfully balances quiet confessions with explosive melees, like a heartbeat quickening before Pearl Harbor's strike. Fans on Reddit's r/anime, Episode 9 discussion puzzle cloudy aspects like why possessions recur, clarified by original mangas. Kodansha's Yoroiden Samurai Troopers by Ryuichi Hoshino, lore on Yoroi artifacts as double-edged swords, providing context. In this sequel, they're evolving tools of fate, not just power. X-Post's Echo MAL forums shock at Nasudi's turn, linking to Episode 1's Demon Seal Break as the core, hybrids of old and new troopers fighting renewal. It's raw truth. What if your greatest weapon is your downfall? Cheyenne deepens profoundly, his possession scars revealing motivations of atonement, transformative like Hamlet's ghost-haunted quest, surprising in his quiet resolve to fight on, consistent with his enigmatic intro. Nasudi's choices stun, her hidden wounds from blackmail exposing a maternal desperation, akin to Medea's tragic sacrifices, growing from ally to conflicted pawn. Kaito's grandmother's secret fuels his rage, his dialogue shifting from bravado to vulnerability, echoing Achilles' heel in the Iliad. Ramaga emerges as a manipulative overlord, his fusions motivated by dominance lust. Reddit threads dissect Cheyenne's saddest backstory as the show's emotional core, while X reactions praise Nasudi's arc for humanizing the originals. It's visceral. Stand in Cheyenne's armor, feeling the possessions chill. Will redemption free him? Power and morality clash like Bushido's honor codes in samurai duels. Sacrifice manifests in Cheyenne's self-blame, pitting hope against despair as troopers master attacks amid betrayal. Survival questions loom. Is armor a shield or shackle? It's like tasting the bitter tea of Hiroshima's survivors, provoking. In our world of divided loyalties, like post-World War II reconstructions, can we outrun our curses? New lore enriches the fray. Possessive artifacts and fused monsters complicate the Yoroi system, like adding dark magic to Arthurian legends, making the universe a treacherous web of ancient pacts. Sharp and poetic, lines like, "The sword that protects also pierces the heart," for Shadow Doom, resonating like Sun Tzu's war wisdom. Impactful, no cliches. It evokes Lincoln's divided house speeches, immersing you. Hear Nasudi's trembling confession. What buried lie awaits your ear? Animation surges with epic flair, art director Osamu Tezuka blending fluid clashes in crimson-lit shadows, symbolizing corrupted purity like the blood-red skies of Pompeii's eruption. Stillness in Revelations contrasts chaotic fusions, shaping impact where beauty signifies perilous power. Credit to Sunrise animators and visual director Takuya Suzuki for Yoroi designs that pulse with menace. Direction by Yoichi Fujita employs sweeping angles and rhythmic edits, mirroring turmoil like Kurosawa's in Seven Samurai, heightening dread. The OST by Shuji Katayama stalks like a predator. Haunting flutes elevate possessions, crescendos sear infusions, silence roars before strikes, imprinting motifs like Wagner's rings in mythic tales. Voice acting captivates. Junya Inoki as Kaido delivers intensity with raw tremors embodying familial pain, Katsuyuki Konishi's Ramaga booms with tyrannical timbre, and Ayumu Murace as Cheyenne quivers in haunted resolve. Their voices drag you in. Feel the quake in Cheyenne's plea. What torment echoes in your own silence. This episode ravaged me with despair's grip. Wonder flared in armor summons, scars deepened by Cheyenne's massacre like the ghosts of Normandy's beaches. The climax? A collision of loyalties in the Braves' ambush, a breaking point akin to the fall of Troy, reshaping alliances forever. It probes universal riddles. In times of inner war, like the civil rights struggles, can we conquer our possessions? I carried Cheyenne's burden like chains on my chest, whispering, could you wield the sword without losing yourself? Pacing might overwhelm with twists, complexity not like World War II alliances, but reframe. It's deliberate, echoing chaotic possessions for immersion. Opacity in backstories? Thematic lures, like unsolved Roswell mysteries. Balanced, the depth triumphs over minor rushes. Episode 9 excels in narrative guts and artistic fire, though dense lore tests patience. Yet it succeeds, reviving a legend with fresh fury. I anticipate clashes, its spell binds. But you, what if slipping on the Yoroi unveils your hidden curse? Like Excalibur drawn from stone, watching isn't optional. It's the fateful call to battle your own demons.